GST composition scheme and features of GST composition scheme. GST composition scheme. Composition scheme is a simple and easy scheme under GST for taxpayers. Small taxpayers can get rid of deadly GST formalities and pay GST at a fixed rate of turnover. This scheme can be opted by any taxpayer whose turnover is less than rupees 1 crore. Features of GST composition scheme. Eligibility. A taxpayer whose turnover is below rupees 1 crore can opt for composition scheme. In case of northeastern states and Himachal Pradesh, the limit is now rupees 75 lakhs in a financial year. Tax rate. The rate of tax as prescribed will be less than regular GST but not less than 1% of the turnover during financial year. The tax rates under the scheme are expected to be between 1% and 3%. Not eligible for input tax credit. As per Section 16, the goods and services on which the composition scheme has been paid do not qualify for import tax credit. Applies to intra-state supplies. Local suppliers, that is, all those who supply within a state, can only take advantage of this scheme. These interstate suppliers will come under the regular GST laws. Needs voluntary application. All taxpayers need to make a voluntary registration every year for getting the benefits of the GST composition scheme. But if the taxpayers crosses the minimum turnover limit of rupees 75 lakh, then he will be transferred to a regular scheme. All taxpayers who are already a part of VAT composition scheme also have to voluntarily register for this scheme. Quarterly returns. Instead of filing 3 to 4 returns monthly, taxpayers who are registered under the scheme will be required to file returns once every quarter. Bills of supply, not tax invoice. Unlike the regular scheme where a taxpayer has present tax invoice to the tax authorities, taxpayers who are registered under this scheme need to present bill of the supply. Penalty. If a taxable person is found not eligible for this scheme, then the tax authority can impose a penalty which is equal to the amount of tax on such person along with his tax liability. So, a lot care has to be taken when opting for this scheme and paying the taxes.